Hello, my name is Fiona from ShiFio's Patterns, and today I'm going to show you how to do the breastplate for the owl cocoon, which is right here. Okay, so for this we're going to be using baby bonus, baby elephant, baby bonus, baby blue, baby bonus yellow, baby bonus white, and hayfield bonus iced pink. And not in that order. You will also need a 4mm crochet hook and a pair of scissors for cutting off the ends. This is for the 0 to 3 month size cocoon. Each of them have their own separate instructions. The tension for this project is 9 trebles by 4 rows to 5 centimeters, so you'll want to check that to make sure that it turns out the right size. Okay, to start off with, we take our pink yarn. Okay, so we're now going to start by making 34 chain. So we're going to make a slip stitch. So you wrap it around your finger and then you push the yarn through and pull both ends to make a loop. Insert your hook and pull. We're going to make 34 chain. So you twist your hook around your yarn and pull through to make a chain. We have got a video on how to make chains on our YouTube channel. Okay, so there's our 34 chain, and you should really count that. I've already done it. Okay, so row 1, we're going to do a double crochet row. So for a starting chain, you would do 1 DC into second chain from hook, which is right there. And then 1 double crochet in each chain until the end. So you should have 33 double crochets by the end. So for double crochet, put your hook through the loop, twist to catch, pull through, twist to catch, pull through. We also have a video showing how to do this on our YouTube channel. Okay, I've done my 33 double crochets and I've counted them, and now I'm going to turn. Okay, so for row 2, we stay with the pink, and you can either do a 4 chain, which acts as 1 treble and 1 chain, or you can do the invisible 3 chain and 1 chain, which I'm going to show you right now. So you do 1 chain, double crochet into the first stitch, then you want to pop your hook between the 2 loops, yarn over hook, twist the hook to catch it and pull it through, yarn over hook, twist it and pull it through. So that's your invisible 3 chain. So now you don't want to do 1 chain. So that's the same, that there is the same as your 4 chain. So you want to do 1 treble into the base of that, and that creates your first V-stitch. Then you want to make 2 chain. Then you want to miss 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and then you want to do 1 treble, 1 chain, 1 treble into the same stitch, then 2 chain, then 1, 2, 3, and then do 1 treble, 1 chain, 1 treble. You won't repeat this until the last stitch, which would be a V-stitch right at the end here. Okay, so we now have 9 V-stitches, as you can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now we're going to turn for row 3. We're going to do 3 chain, not an invisible 3 chain. And then we're going to work on this first leg of the V-stitch here. And we're going to do 4 post trebles on that leg there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that chain, that 3 chain there makes up the 5 that go down the leg. So then we're going to make 1 chain, and then we're going to work up the second leg of the V-stitch there. You can see. So we work up that one there. You work from the bottom to the top of this one. So we're going to do 5 post trebles up the second leg. Okay, and there's your first scale made there. So we got 3 chain and 4 post trebles down the first leg, 1 chain at the bottom, and then 5 post trebles up the other leg, and that makes up a scale. So now we're going to slip stitch into the 1 chain space at the top of this V-stitch. Now we're going to work 5 post trebles. So you put your yarn over your hook, put your hook through the back. So you put it in through underneath the leg and through the middle. And then you're going to put your yarn over your hook, twist to catch it and pull it through. Yarn over hook and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over hook and pull through 2 loops, and that's how you make one of the post trebles. So yarn over hook, put it under and through the leg, then yarn over hook and pull through, so you have 3 loops. Yarn over hook and pull through 2 loops, then yarn over hook and pull through 2 loops. So we need to make another 3 of these. And then we do 1 chain, and then you can see the 5 made again on the first V-stitch. And now we're going to work on the second leg of the V-stitch and do our 5 post trebles up there. So you would go yarn over hook and then go through from the other side of the V-stitch underneath and in through the middle. I'll stop and show you here, like that. So the hook goes under the post, right here. And then yarn over hook and pull through. Yarn over hook and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over hook and pull through 2 loops. And then we need to do another 4 more. Okay, and then we slip stitch into the top of this V-stitch in the one chain space. And then again, we're going to do 5 post trebles on the first V-stitch leg. And then do your one chain. And again, working up the other side of the V-stitch, we do 5 post trebles. So we worked top to bottom on the first V-stitch and then bottom to top on the second V-stitch leg. And then you want to repeat the pattern, so you start off with a slip stitch into the next V-stitch, okay, so you slip stitch into that one and then you do a scale in the next one, and then scale in this one, yeah, scale in that one, and then a slip stitch to that one, and then the last V-stitch you want to do 5 post trebles on the first leg only. So on the last leg of the V-stitch that's at the end, you want to do 4 post trebles, so you'll end up with 5 scales in total on that row. The next row is going to be a V-stitch base row again. Okay, so there's your 5 scales. So because we need to start our V-stitches in the one chain space in the middle of the last scale right there, we need to get back there. So we need to do a 3 chain and then a slip stitch into that one chain space. So on that last leg it's 4 post trebles and then 3 chain and slip stitch back into the one chain space. Okay, now we need to change the colour for the next set of scales. So we're going to be working with the grey, the baby elephant colour. So to change the colour, you have your hook and your loop, tighten it, and then you lay your new colour yarn over your hook like so, pull it through the loop, and then you pull both tail ends to tighten. So this is row 4. So we're going to do either your 4 chain, which acts as a 1 treble 1 chain, or we're going to do an invisible treble and a 1 chain, whichever really is easiest for you. Just pull them tighter. Okay. So I'm doing the invisible treble here. And then the 1 chain. I'll just, and then 1 treble into the same V-stitch, which will create your first V-stitch. I need to pull the yarn, the ends round to the wrong side. So then we do 2 chain, and then we do 1 treble, 1 chain into the next V-stitch, and you would just carry that on until the end. So 2 chain, and then the 1 treble, 1 chain, 1 treble into the next V-stitch there. Just complete that to the end. Okay, so now we have completed row 4 and we've got 9 V-stitches again. So we're going to turn and we're going to slip stitch into the middle of the first 1 chain space, so that's the first V-stitch. And then on the next V-stitch we're going to do our 5 post trebles on the first leg. And then 1 chain, and then 5 post trebles up the second leg there. So we repeat the repeat on this row will be a scale, then a slip stitch, then a scale and a slip stitch. So you slip stitch into the next stitch and just repeat it along the last. On that one it should be a slip stitch right at the end. Okay, so that's row 5 finished. So at the end of row 5 you should have 4 scales. So at the end of row 3 you have 5, and at the end of row 5 you have 4 scales. Okay, so the next thing you would do, the next colour is the blue. So you would break your yarn or cut your yarn and then join the blue yarn so lay the yarn over the hook, pull through the loop and pull the 2 ends to tighten it, and then you'd want to do your invisible 3 chain and 1 chain or your 4 chain, whichever's easiest, then 1 treble into the base of that and then 2 chain, and then repeat all the way along your 1 treble, 1 chain, 1 treble into the V-stitch and 2 chain. Then you want to turn and you want to do row 3 again, which is your 5 scales. So each two set of scales is 4 rows, so you want to complete those 4 rows another 5 more times. So you've got your V-stitch and then your scales on top. V-stitch and then scales on top. Okay, so there's how it looks. So we've done our breastplate, which was part 3, our eyes, which was part 2, and our cocoon, which was part 1, and part 4 will be the wings and the beak, and I will show you kind of the easiest way to sew the bits down. If you liked our video, please like it, subscribe, share, show us your makes below, we'd love to see them, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching.